Hey everyone, we are back with another part of Mini Lad's apology video, and here we go.
I also wanted to add in here that a lot of people think that I haven't apologized to these girls. I had to fight my PR team for this, but in my
I'm so sick of hearing him talk about how he had to fight his PR team. Like he's trying to make us feel like, oh, I'm a good guy because I fought my PR team to be able to put this out there to these girls, as he keeps saying, these girls, with that sarcastic ass voice. That's how it feels to me, anyways. But stop talking about how you had to fight your PR. At least you have PR. They don't have PR. We don't have PR. You have 5.2 million subscribers on YouTube. I don't even know how many on Twitch. You have all these followers who look up to you, and what do? You use mental health and suicide to get nudes and sext messages. That's what you do. And now you wait so long because people are spamming you about an apology video, and now you make one and expect us to feel all this sympathy. And everybody's like, well, feel bad for him because it was a while back, and they were 16 and 17. People are victim shaming these girls because they were 16 and because that's legal in some places. Let me tell you something. It don't matter if you're 15, 25, 35, 65. Using suicide as a way to get what you want is never okay. That's just as bad as your ex telling you, please come home, please come home. If you don't come home, I'm going to kill myself. It's the same difference. Same difference what he did here. I know you've either experienced it or you know what I'm talking about. Just, like, well, if you don't give me what I want, then I'm going to do something bad or I'll never talk to you again. That kind of shit. It's so annoying. Well, I had to fight my PR to put this out there. What? You shouldn't be talking about your PR, rich ass. These YouTubers, they get on, man, we got to stop putting these YouTubers on such a high pedestal. We got to stop idolizing these people. They're getting paid to do the things they're doing to people. Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying the ones who have been exposed. They're being paid, and they got paid. And who the hell uses teenagers to be their moderators? Would you not want a legal adult to be your mod for a video? I think if I had a big platform with 5.2 million people, that I would be using legal adults to be a moderator on my channel and my live streams. I would not be using underage kids and minors to be my mods. You shouldn't be being friends with these people. You shouldn't be initiating conversations with underage minors. And yes, he did know because they told him. We've already seen the screenshots from him and them. Now, here's an issue that I have with his apology. The biggest issue says, many of you are probably aware by now of the allegations. Then down here, he says, I take full responsibility for the inappropriate text messages I sent. And I regret having said or sent anything that made anyone uncomfortable or upset. Says allegations up here, and then I take full responsibility for my inappropriate text and messages. Do you take responsibilities for the ones that were sent to you because you asked for them? You should be taking responsibility for everything. And it shouldn't be because people are spamming you, telling you to do it. It just burns me up. And these influencers have gotten a big, big ass ego. And they think they're untouchable. They think they're like the Godfather. They think that nobody can touch them. They're invincible. Just like all these influencers having these COVID parties and New Year's parties. And then posting it on their social media for their fans to see, knowing damn well their fans have lost people to COVID. Some of their fans have died of COVID. And they're going to post these parties on social media bragging, look at all my money. Look at my big house. Look at all the celebrities over at my house. Look at everything I got. Meanwhile, you guys is out there starving. Why don't you donate? Donate to St. Jude's. Donate to, starving families. Donate to a charity, cancer research. Do some good with all this damn money you're making off YouTube, Twitch, OnlyFans, whatever it is. Put some good back into the world instead of making these fake ass apology videos and giving 100 excuses for your shitty behavior. Turn around and do some good. We're so sick of these fucking apology videos. Every time you turn around, it's Well, I'm making an apology video because I did wrong 4 years ago, and I don't know why it's a problem because it was 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, or 20 years ago. It was still wrong, and you hurt people, and and that's another thing on Twitter. People are victim blaming these girls. They're saying, "Oh, well, they're 16 years old. That's legal in my town." That doesn't make it okay. It is never okay to use suicide as a way to get what you want, especially nude pictures. So disgusting what this world has become. We are in a society where it's okay to groom minors and kids. Well, the legal age is 17 in Washington. That's why I went there, because it's legal there. If you had to run, just like Onision, we had to leave this state to go to that state so I could be with this person. If you had to leave somewhere to go somewhere else to be with somebody, I think there's something wrong. But of course, our judicial system, our court system, does nothing. They don't make the law strict. They don't do anything. When I was 16 years old, I had no idea how to be an adult. At 18 years old, I didn't know how to be an adult. So I know at 15, these girls and nobody else knew how to be an adult. At 16, whatever. All these excuses are just so annoying to me. It's just like, they're just so, they act like big spoiled brats. Just like Tana Mojo. Look at this. Look at I got this. Look at I got that. Look at my party. Look at my new Ferrari. Look at that. Like Jake Paul, Eugenia Cooney. Look at my new toys. Look at my games. Look at my clothes. Look at my makeup. And people are donating money to keep feeding that ego. Why don't everyone stop donating money when you find this stuff out? People are still supporting this man. Do you realize that? Go on Twitter. If you go on Twitter, there are people actually blaming the girls, saying that they wanted it. They were dressing sexy. It was their fault. Do what? How did we get here? I'm shocked. I've been shocked for years, but I'm definitely shocked. So many people are idolizing these influencers, putting them up on a pedestal that goes way up in the sky. These influencers are not gods. They are human, just like you and me and everyone else. They can be the next Ted Bundy. They could be the next Charles Manson. You don't know. Why? Because you don't know them. You've never fucking met them. And if you did, it was for what, 2 seconds? To get an autograph or a hookup? But you don't live with them. You don't know them. Stop idolizing these people. That's the whole point of my channel, is to share awareness about all the videos that I do, all them topics. But also, I want to teach our society and our youth, stop idolizing these people. If you want to send people money, okay, that's your money. You earned it. Send it. But send it to a good cause. Send it to somebody who's creating art, or a channel that's spreading awareness, or a hospital for children, or cancer research, or a pet shelter. Donate some clothes, something good that good can come out of. But stop sending your money to people like this who are not taking what he did seriously. This is the crappiest apology I've ever seen. And like I said, talking about allegations up here, and I take full responsibility of it. And he admits to doing this stuff. He even shows the screenshots in this video. Shows the freaking screenshots of what he did. And he claims, oh, I'm not asking for sympathy. Yes, you are. That's why you keep talking about the PR, how you had to fight the PR to make this apology or send them their apology. Like right there. Very sad. Oh, hold on, let me go back because this is what he sent, one of them. I'll just play it.
Happened, I feel like I need to say it. The reason I did what I did, and there was even a message where I said this, is because
sending minors texts like this, and he knows these minors worship him, they idolize him, they love him, they'll do anything to make him feel better about himself. And he says, very sad all around, really. Why, even before this, I've hated myself for the last year every day. It's like he tells these kids, I knew, like he said to this person, I knew she was 17, but I was suicidal and said to myself, if I'm going to kill myself, I thought I'd go down swinging. My actual thought process, again, making excuses. You know what? People are out here who are actually suicidal. Stop exploiting suicide. Worse than Eugenia Cooney exploiting ED and getting paid to do it. You celebrities, you influencers, y'all have fans who love you and support you and will do anything for you. And what do? Treat them like crap, exploit them, use them, manipulate them, take money from them, oh, because they gave it to you. Because you're doing a fake image that they can't see through. These fans, they can't see past the character because they don't know the real you. But you accept their money anyways, knowing you're not that character. And using suicide, oh, but I was very suicidal when I did that. So, that's my excuse. Well, how about we all just use that excuse? Well, I robbed a bank. Well, I was very suicidal. Just like I said, just like about the exes. If you don't come home, I'll kill myself. Stop doing that. Like I said, even if you're 16, if you're 20, if you're 105, it's never okay to use suicide as a way to get what you want. And in this case, he was getting nudes, he was sexting, phone calls with minors, asking them to help him make him come, make his dick hard, and the worst of all, disgustingness stuff. Are you a virgin? Oh, you're a virgin? Can I take it? Can I take your virginity? Oh, it make my dick so hard, you're so hot. And then you're going to tell me you were suicidal? That's why you did. No, you weren't. You were a fucking horn dog. You were a horn dog. And when you were in a relationship, you were doing this stuff behind your girl's back. And then you were running back to these girls, telling them stuff about your girlfriend. And you were playing all sides. What you were doing. It annoys me to hear these excuses. Let's see what's going on at this part.
2017. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for anything. This is not what this is about. This is telling you guys the reason. And I just
always an excuse. Never use suicide as a way to get what you want, people. Don't do that to someone. You're putting a burden on someone that's so hard. Don't do that to nobody, especially underage minors. Don't burden a minor like that. Don't burden anybody with that. If you are suicidal, seek help. The National Suicide Hotline number. Get help. But don't do this. That's not okay.